right, hello viewers, and welcome back to the TBS series. My name is Ify and I'm your host. And again, I just like to always remind us of what the TBS stands for. It means towards a better society. Again, I know everybody loves to have a better society. We want to be in a place where everything is working for us, but then we have to put in the work, right? So hence the reason we started this series, just to make sure we can pass out positive information that can help all of us, make the right decisions as we go. All right, again, today we'll be talking about a beautiful topic. It's called mentorship. I know a lot of us hear about mentorship. I need a mentor, I have a mentor, I need to get a mentor. But let's take a deep dive today to hear and learn about, what mentorship actually means. And to discuss this topic with me today, I have Mrs. Karen Fong. She's the founder and the president of Being Agile Consulting Company. She's a true visionary and inspiring leader in the world of the business agility. She has dedicated, believe me, she has dedicated 13 years of her career into championing the agile movement and empowering people to achieve significant value. Who else would I bring in here to talk about mentorship other than herself? Karen, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Ify, for having me. I'm very excited to be here.
Yes. I'm even more excited because I feel like I'm going to be learning more than just doing an interview today, to be very honest, right? So mentorship is something that, if you haven't watched some of my videos, if you want to go back to my YouTube channel, there's some other information that we had passed out before on career development and all of that. And all of the guests did mention have a mentor. So hence I said, what, let's take a deep dive today and hear a little bit more about mentorship. Hence the reason we brought Karen here today. So again, thank you for joining us on
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, thank you. So let's take a quick deep dive here, because like I said, a lot of people hear the word mentorship, mentorship. In your view, I would say, what exactly does this word mean?
Well, I would define mentorship as someone who already have experience, has already walked the path, guiding other people that are interested in following or going through the same journey, using their experiences, their lessons learned, their mistakes in guiding these people to follow the same direction, so that they will not have to make the same mistakes they made. And in addition to that, they will take a shorter time to get to that same destination. So it's more of you providing advice, providing guidance based on your own experience and the lessons you've learned throughout whatever you're into.
Wonderful. So yeah, because I think I had heard a little bit of that before, so it's like as you have gone through it, you're trying to help the next person not to go that route and fall the way you did.
Exactly.
So then you learn faster and then pass on this knowledge, and then that way the person is able to. Oh, I see. That's really awesome. Good to know. So some people would say, let me argue the way people would argue. I don't need a mentor, to be honest.
I hear that
I
all
got
the time.
this, right?
Yes.
I can get this done. I have the knowledge. I had read the books. I've seen what others did. I want to get this done following their steps. I don't need a mentor.
Very true.
Is this a true point of argument or no?
Well, yeah, I hear this all the time. So what I usually tell people is that everyone needs a mentor. And the reason is because not that you cannot finally get to that destination on your own. You can truly do. But if you want to look at the return on investment, comparing someone who has a mentor and someone who don't have one,
the difference,
the duration that you would take, or the time line that you would take to get to that destination, is like 10 times the time that the person that has a mentor would take to get to that same destination.
And maybe even better.
Yes, exactly. And the reason is because you don't know what you're doing. Someone has already done this thing you're trying to do. So this person is in a better position to better guide you through their own experiences, through their own mistakes, through their own little wins. With that, you already know that, okay, I have to put my foot here, instead of you just going like a blind person.
Knowing the right steps.
So in my experience helping people as a mentor, you would see that those that don't have a mentor, they can take 2 years on average to achieve the same result that someone who has a mentor will take approximately 2 months. Just think about the difference. And we all know that time is money. So it's something you can never get back. And then another thing too is those that don't have a mentor, they don't understand the structure, that there is some structure to go through this process. So they are just figuring out, and then even if they finally achieve the goal, they will hardly be that good as someone that has been directed by another person that has already walked the path.
Like they say, trial and error. So.
Yes, exactly.
And that could take a lot of time consuming and all of that. Yeah. Okay. That's good to know. So, I mean, in my own opinion, I did hear you say, it's good for somebody to be able to have that guidance, from somebody who has had these, will I say, experiences and all of that. Will I say, if you wanted to throw more lights on how this would help sharpen the person's, let's say, skills or towards a person's career, so that way maybe our viewers can get a better understanding of what you mean when you say somebody's experience could help you. Could you give some instances how this can help sharpen, their experiences?
Very true. I'm just going to give some examples. Through Being Agile, which is our company, and what I do in a nutshell is I help people to be successful with Agile. That is, if you're in a career, in the profession as an Agile practitioner, being it a Scrum Master, Agile coach, release train engineer, product manager, whatever that is. And then I also help organizations that are looking to transition into Agile to do it right. So in my experience, we have a program that we call the Level 3 program. What that is those that are already in the profession working, they're having troubles every day. They come to us and then we guide them on daily basis so that they are being productive or delivering value to the organizations. Most people that come to that program are people that have never had mentors before. They thought they could figure it out. Yes. So sometimes they may actually be doing the right things, but just because they are not sure what they are doing, even though they are doing the right thing, they don't know they are doing the right thing. It affects their confidence. They feel intimidated. It lowers their self-esteem. So if any person in that organization tells them or tries to intimidate them that, no, you don't know what you're doing, they will
drop it.
Exactly.
Yes.
So most of the time when they come to us, sometimes just the assurance that what you're saying is actually the right thing to do.
It boosts
that confidence, and then now they go back with confidence and they are able to argue their points or put their point across with more confidence, and people can easily listen to them and receive it, and that's a big deal.
That's a great deal.
So that's really one of the benefits of having a mentor. Another benefit is that you always have that person to even just come and whine to just come and rant. Sometimes you just need that
get
friend.
Frustrated along
to just
the way.
rant, and not that you're looking for a solution, but just to rant and feel better. We all need that. And then other times too, you need that support system because you truly are doing the wrong thing. So, but when you have that mentor can always help put you across so that you don't make the mistakes that you will obviously make without the mentor.
Yeah, and I like this example you just gave, because we find out there are some people who really do have fire in them, right? They want to get something done. They kind of have already started doing something, but somehow they are around the wrong people. So maybe somebody who doesn't share the same views with you or don't share the same ideas with you, and they are not really encouraging you, so to speak. So that fire starts to die down, and before you know it, you lose it completely. So that's where the mentor coming in would help to guide.
Exactly. Especially for us immigrants. I'm very particular about immigrants. That's my area of passion. And Being Agile really represents a huge part of that. We've helped thousands of immigrants to really achieve these dreams. We have people that, they've never believed that this is even possible for them. But now, just because they saw me online or wherever doing what I'm doing, and then they're like, if this girl can do this,
I can.
There must be some possibility for me to do this.
I like
and then when they come to me, I assure them, it's possible.
Go ahead.
Just what they've shared as their background, I tell them, you can even do better than me. And then I am not only putting it to them like that, I'm there to guide them through the process. And then they are achieving their goal. Not just that their families are changing. And then other people who have known these people as the last, they see that this person that was the last is actually doing this. They start believing in their own self. And then they come to, and then they get mentorship, and then they are succeeding or thriving on things that they've never believed that they could
never thought they could do. This is great. And I mean, again, I would just pitch in to quickly say thank you, because I know a lot of people obviously who may have redirected their steps, going following, I would say, the right mentors,
Yeah.
to be able to achieve their dreams and all of that. So that's a good one. So I would want to ask, there are people who, in their own little corner, right? They see somebody who they feel like, I like to be like this person,
Yeah.
but they can't reach this person.
Yeah.
Let's say I would sit in my own little corner and aspire to be like, we could call one of the big people out there and say, how do I get to this mentor? I want this person to be my mentor. How can I reach the mentor? Is there a way to reach mentors, or is there a way to find mentors? What can you share?
Okay, so I'm just going to share with you, based on my own experience, on how people typically reach out to me or get in contact with me. We actually have a formal platform where people can reach out, but other than that, I would say that the worst anybody can do to you is to say no, and you're not going to die. You're not going to.
I like that.
You don't want to use the word. If somebody says no to you,
Yes.
the social media is out there to help us get to people very easily. LinkedIn, let's say if you're looking for a mentor from a professional standpoint, LinkedIn is the best place for you to contact people, because that's where so many people has reached out to me. Just come up with a message.
You could actually, go to LinkedIn and just leave a message to say, I'd like you to be my mentor.
Yeah, or how do you even know who you should be reaching out to? Let's say if you've not identified any specific person yet, just go on LinkedIn, look up let's say for example, Agile Coach. You'll see titles that comes up with Agile Coach. Go through their profile, and if they resonate with you, or you already know some of the work they are doing, send them a text message through LinkedIn. Let them know. You mustn't necessarily say immediately that, I want you to be my mentor, because sometimes people don't want additional load on them.
Okay.
Try to first get in contact, make that connection, like the friendship, like you have something to offer yourself. Like you're not only looking to take in something, you see. So people like people that are valuable. First start with that kind of friendship, and then from there you find your way through. Let me tell you, if you write 30 people, at least two people
somebody must respond back.
The worst others can do is to not respond or say no, and nothing will happen to you.
There you go.
You see,
So give it a try.
Yeah, just try.
Yeah.
So, and then other ways, it's your own community. Look around and see those that are already doing this thing you're doing. Lower your pride. Be humble. Reach out to them. Yes. Talk to them, and let's see what comes out of it. But if you keep your mouth shut, as they say, a closed mouth is a closed destiny. Nobody will know what you need. Yeah.
Yes. And I totally agree with that, because the punchline for me was where you say humble yourself.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of people who feel like, I know better than this person.
Thank you.
So why should I approach this person for help?
Yeah. Or sometimes they may not even feel like they know better than you. They may actually know that you know better than them. But just because they've put themselves at some level, they just are struggling to bring themselves down and approach
for help.
Yes. I've seen that so many times, especially in my own community. I will tell you, like 80% of the people that I've helped are strangers. People that I don't even know.
You don't know.
Yet I'm yearning to help my own people. But because they already know where I sleep and put my head, it's so difficult for them to approach me and ask me,
Yeah, they say a prophet is not welcome in his own home.
Exactly. So for the people watching, if you are watching this and you know me personally, you have an advantage. Okay. I'm telling you. So if you
reach
know
out to her.
Exactly, if you are really looking up to me as someone really wanting to be like me, just reach out. Really. If you're looking at Ify here, you're wanting to be like her, just reach out. The worst we can say is no.
There you go, and nothing would happen.
Yeah.
I love that. So that's something, and I also heard that from one of my guests as well on the show. Don't be afraid to fail.
Yeah.
Because that's a part of, it's a process of learning. Yeah. So you should not be afraid to fail. What's important is take that bold step.
Exactly.
Yeah. So try to reach out to somebody who you see yourself in the person, right? It doesn't matter what craft. I mean, she's more talking about Agile only because she's an Agile coach. But, it doesn't matter your trade or what you're doing. If you see someone out there that you'd love to be like, right? So what she's saying today is try to reach out.
And then another important piece too. I know sometimes you approaching someone and then they say no to you or they reject you. Some people are really afraid. They don't take rejections well. But it all starts from the mindset. For you to be able to succeed in life, you need to be comfortable with rejection. Yes.
Okay.
You need to be very comfortable with
there that. You go.
Once you build that mindset, trust me, you can conquer anything.
I love that. Yeah. I love that. Awesome. So, yep, I think we've been able to get something from that today. So, if you see somebody that you feel like this person, has something to be able to help you reach your goal, please reach out, right? So, those are ways. So, the only thing I was going to ask as a follow-up question is, does the mentee, now the person who's seeking for a mentor, does that person need to do anything extra, like prepare themselves, ensure you have a goal or a vision? Are there some things they need to do?
I love that question. I do love that question. One thing I've also, witnessed in my profession as a mentor is that sometimes people are not willing to sacrifice. They prioritize other things than what they consider as their passion or the vision. So if you are looking to achieve something, you must be ready to make sacrifice, whatever sacrifice is to you. But to me, you have to be ready to invest in yourself. And when I'm talking about self-investment, I'm talking about financial investment. I'm talking about time investment. I'm talking about emotional investment. And you have to be open-minded and ready to be coachable or ready to learn. These 4 things are what I consider as investment, and that is the sacrifice I'm talking about. Yes, because this is reality here.
It is.
You see, so think about it. If you were the mentor, you would not just want to give time all the time. And one thing I've also noticed is that the more you give out for free, the more people don't see value in it.
Yes,
they don't see value in it. But once you do that sacrifice, you're able to invest your time, invest money as needed, invest the energy, and be ready to learn. Trust me, that all of that you've put into it, it will compel you to be serious. Yes. And that way, both the mentee and the mentor, they are all winning.
Yes. So I love that point, because again, it's just to make sure, the people who are trying to say, I want to reach out to that mentor. So you don't end up with a mindset of where this person is not really helping me like I thought. There's a what to do as a mentee, and also what the mentor will do for you.
And then one other thing too is that with mentorship, so most people usually get confused between the difference between a mentorship and coaching. So with mentorship is very different from coaching, in the sense that with mentorship, we are working with the mentee's agenda, not the other way around. So you, the mentee, you're coming with a list of whatever you need improvement on or you want to learn. Yes, and then the mentor works with that agenda. The mistake that most of my mentees would do in the beginning is that
they come with an empty sheet.
And then they expect me to do the magic. I'm like, no, I need something to work with, So that's one thing that I really need people to understand. You need to set a goal for yourself and then look at your pain points, look for someone that can help you resolve those pain points, and that's how you achieve your goal.
That is great. Thank you. That's a great point. So we all need to know that, because again, you have to be responsible, like it or not. Nothing good comes easy. You have to put in the work, get yourself ready, and that which you desire most will come to you.
I like to say
Definitely.
this. Do not be frustrated for the result you did not get for the work you didn't do.
There you go. That's a good point. I love that one. Yes, definitely. That's a take home. Okay. Thank you. All right. So that's a lot to take in. And I still have a few more questions, I'd just like to throw in. There are some people, listening to us today, and somehow they know that they've gone through things in life. They feel like with my story or with what I have, I should be able to mentor somebody. So that way, just like you said, you can help the person shorten the time span at which they'll be able to achieve stuff. Now, somebody has never mentored anybody before. Are there skills they need to have to be able to mentor others?
That's a very good question. I would say I cannot think there is nobody that has never mentored anyone before.
We may have done it without knowing.
They actually don't know what they're doing is mentoring. Yes. So just that you are giving advice to someone based on the experience you have on that same thing, that is what mentorship is, like I said from the beginning. So if you want to take this one step further, as a mentor, you need to first be intentional and be ready to help. You have to be passionate about helping people, because really it's not easy.
It's not.
Yes. So you have to be passionate about helping people. That's the first thing. You need to prioritize value. that this, whatever I'm saying to this person, the resources I'm providing to this person, which value will this bring to this person? You need to start from the end. You don't need to be perfect before mentoring anyone. Really, the little you know, your ability to share that little you know, that is the power of mentorship.
That's the power.
Yes. So if anyone is out there looking to take mentorship as a profession, yeah, you can take courses, because I'm a certified mentor actually. You can take courses, but start with the little you know. So one scholar said that the best way to learn is to share. That is mentorship to me.
Yeah.
You see, so, and then another thing is that be ready or be able to articulate the message. Another scholar said if you cannot explain it, then you don't understand it. So you have to, let's say if you're struggling with communication abilities, you need to work on that, especially the ability to explain things to people in a way that they will easily understand. Break the language down in a way that regardless of anyone's grammatical background, they should be able to understand
what you're saying.
So that is all what mentorship takes.
That's a good one.
You can start today. Just be ready to share the little you have with people and be intentional about it. Awesome. And focus on the value that they are getting from whatever you're looking to help them with.
And I think that's a beautiful point, because again, since we're talking about going towards a better society, it's all hands on deck.
Yes.
So the little you can share, please do.
Yes.
You never can tell the life you're helping out there, the person you're saving, the career you're helping to build.
Yeah.
Just don't keep it all to yourself, because in truth, the more you give out, the more you get,
yes.
right? So the more you share what you have, definitely, you'd definitely get more to be able to give out as well.
See, I usually tell people that there must be at least one or two people out there who need what you have.
True.
But you will never know if you don't put it out there.
True. I love that.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Alrighty. And then I was also going to just quickly ask, for those of us who feel like, I don't need mentorship, I can get this done on my own. Do you have an advice for these people? Because we have to be able to jump in at this point.
Let me tell you, sometimes people actually truly think they don't need it. They think they are very smart and they can always get it. Like I said earlier, yes, you can always get it on your own, but think about, the return on your investment. Imagine someone who has a mentor takes 2 months to achieve the same goal, and then you taking 2 years. If you want to monetize the time you've put in, it wouldn't make sense.
That's right.
It wouldn't make sense at all. But if you don't care about that, then you can go figure it out on your own. One thing I would also tell you is that even mentors need a mentor.
Okay.
Yes, that's how important mentorship is. Because I do have a mentor on my payroll.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, I have my mentor because I get into trouble too. Sometimes I don't know what I feel like. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Sometimes my confidence is shaky.
And you need that support system.
Yes, I need that support system. Sometimes I just want to rant. Sometimes I just need to cry.
Yeah.
Sometimes I want to share this good news.
And there's
with
that
a person that, you always need that person that can easily resonate with what is important to you. Your mentor is that person. You see, just like everybody needs a counselor. Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But mentorship, a mentor is that important. You see, so if a mentor needs a mentor, how about a mentee, or how about some random person?
There you go.
Yes, you even need it more.
There you go.
Yes. So please, nobody knows it all. Nobody ever knows it all. There must be one thing you will always learn from another person.
Humble yourself.
Yes. So be humble.
Humble yourself.
Take away that mindset of I am that smart, because nobody's ever that smart, because you will always be able to learn one thing from some other person.
Wow, this is great.
Yeah.
I love the way you you took your time to get into, explaining, the importance, I would say, of having, mentors. Believe it or not, everybody does need a mentor. It doesn't matter what area or field, or even in your daily life, you definitely still do need that one person that you look up to say, I'd like to be like this person. I want to be as successful as this person, and all of that. So I think we've been able to learn a thing or two, how to reach out to these mentors, take that bold step, ask that question, even if it were through LinkedIn or any social media. Just make sure you're trying to reach out to them and see, don't be afraid.
Yes.
to hear. No.
Don't be afraid. Yes, and be humble.
And be humble.
Those are the two
Yeah,
things
those are
that
the
you
two
need.
major
Yeah.
takeaway. Awesome. All right. I think we've learned a lot today, and she's a very busy woman. I wouldn't want to take all of her time, but then I know people listening to you today. Some people might be in your field,
Yes.
and might say, oh, this person kind of resonate with what I'm doing,
Yeah.
or I'd like to be in this person's field or stuff like that. How can they reach you?
Very simple. If you want to reach me, please reach out on LinkedIn. That's my professional handle. So you can just look up Karen Formafong. I know the Formafong may be complex.
I will put it on the screen.
Yeah, so
Okay.
she will put it on the screen. Look up Karen Formafong on LinkedIn. You can easily reach out to me from there. We can go from there. Or you can, through our website, you can go through our contact information. Our website again is beingagileconsulting.com. So from there you can get our email, our contact numbers and stuff.
Yeah,
like
I'll
that.
be putting all of that on the
Yeah.
screen for all of us to see. And
Yeah.
just very quickly, what exactly do you guys do?
Okay, that's
Very
a very good question. So, Being Agile Consulting is an organization that is committed to helping people succeed with Agile. So, we come from two fronts. We help organizations that are looking to transition or to adopt Agile and deliver value faster to their customers. We help them through that. And then, most especially, which is something that is so dear to my heart, those that are looking to transition into the Agile career space, we help them through our customized training certification programs, mentorship programs, coaching programs. We help them from training them to acquire the right skills that they need to be successful in landing the job and be effective on the job. As a Scrum Master, as an Agile coach, as a release training engineer, as a product manager, whatever you're looking to achieve in the Agile space.
This is
That's
awesome.
what we do.
There you go, firsthand.
Yes.
Alrighty, so we do have it, and I'll be putting all of her media handles on the screen, so that way you can reach out to her directly. Again, she's been awesome today. Thank you, Karen. She has
you.
shared a lot with us today. So I'm hoping, you can take this information and run with it, right? So don't be afraid to fail. I think we heard that today. Don't be afraid of the no's you would get. Take the bold step. Seek out somebody, seek help. So that way it shortens your time at which you achieve this dream, this goal that you've been wishing, to achieve. So hopefully that will be helpful for you guys as you take this. and
One
roll
more
with
thing
it.
to add. So we have a lot of free resources out there that can really help you sharpen your Agile knowledge. So you can get those resources on our YouTube channel, which is Being Agile Consulting. So
Yep.
again, I'm sure if you will be
I'll be
putting that
putting that on
information.
the screen as
So on
well.
our YouTube channel, you can get a lot of free resources. We have over 300 to 400 videos.
That's a good
free
one.
videos on our
That's a
YouTube
good
channel.
one.
Yes.
Remember, she said there's a what to do.
Yes, you have
Take
work
the
to
step.
do. Yeah,
Take-
I usually tell people there is no
Yes.
boulangerie in heaven,
There you
or there is
go.
no bakery in heaven. So
There you
manners
go.
is not falling
It's
anymore.
not
You
falling.
have to
You gotta
work
do
to
the
make
work.
yourself approved. That's what the
Yes.
Bible says.
Study to
Work,
show yourself
yes.
approved. Yeah.
Study to make yourself approved. Yeah.
Awesome. So you need to study. Awesome. So all of those materials will be out there as well. You can reach out, like she said. Her information will be on the screen. And, even if it's not in her field, if it's in a different field, please go out there and look for somebody
Yes.
to mentor you. So hopefully that will be a good tool for you to take home today. Again, thank you to our guest, Karen, for being here on the show. We really appreciate your wealth of knowledge. And again, we hope this will drive us to our desired goal or desired career. And I would love to see you guys at the top. Again, my name is Ify. Until I come your way again, enjoy rest days ahead. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.